every account you follow is a mind you invite it into your own nervous system, and your whole nervous system makes your whole life. So this is a big topic I want to talk about, because we just fed up 24-hour in social media. We are consuming a lot of media, but a lot of people don't know about this thing, and they unconsciously doing this thing, that consuming a lot of thing that is making their brain like a dustbin, because they are just consuming everything. They are not know what thing is good for them and what thing is not good for them. In this video we will gonna talk about all of this thing, that how this thing happen, how if you are subscribing to my channel, or if you are subscribing to another channel in the YouTube, in the Instagram, in any social media platform, it means that you are subscribing to a mind, and it will gonna get inside your head, and it will gonna make your own life. Everyone wants your attention. Social media biggest currency is attention. So be intentional on this thing, that you want to give it here or not. Whenever you are consuming anyone's reels, videos, or anything like that, just ask this question to your own self, that you really want to give your attention here or not. So be intentional on that thing. Every accounts you follow or subscribe on social media are not just a channel or account that you simply subscribed and you consume it daily, but you are subscribing to a way of thinking. Every people you subscribe on your social media page is a thing that you are subscribing to their own way of thinking. You are adopting their way of thinking by just subscribing to their channel or following their account. We think we are consuming content, but content is consuming our attention, beliefs, fears, and desires. That's why people don't have their own unique thoughts in this present era, or their own perception on things. That is the biggest currency of our life, and we letting it consumed in others' thoughts. We are just our perception on the things, our personal perception on things are just getting worse every day, because we have no perception on anything. We have a perception that is given by a community, that is given by a influencer, or that is given by social media, that is given by a influencer or a media channel who has a lot of subscribers or followers. So if you are a person like me who want to make their life intentionally and not scattered, then this video is for you. Okay, so and it will be so valuable for you. If you didn't care about what you consume or think, then or think in this way, then this video is not for you. Okay, like, sorry for that, but it is not for you. If you are not aware, if you are not want to make your life intentional, then this video is not for you. Okay, people say how we can stop scrolling or get out of the brain rot. Today's biggest problem for all the people is brain rot. They are consuming everything that is brain rot, and they are scrolling for 5 to more than 5 hours. People are scrolling on social media like this, and they ask this question, that how they can be get out of all of this thing. But I will say, just be intentionally strong and conscious about your choices. Or if you don't know what is your purpose, or in what thing you have to make your social media about, or what thing you should consume in social media, then ask this beautiful question. Okay, just ask this question, that what kind of person do you want to die as? What kind of person you want to become? Like, questions like this, just ask this question to your own self, like, what kind of person do you want to die as? Just ask this question to your own self, and you will gonna have an answer about this question. So according to that answer, you can build your social media like that, and just follow the thinkers, not the not someone who wants your attention. You're consuming it daily, but follow a thinker. And I already talk about this in my previous videos about this. And social media destroying our conviction. If you know Tony Robbins, he's very convictionally strong. Like whatever he tell you, if it is wrong, but he will tell you about so much conviction and certainty that you will gonna understand, oh, this is very important thing that he is telling about. So why we think like that? Because he has too convicted on it, he has too certainty on this thing, on that word he is saying. So it is very important for you to, you know social media destroying your conviction and certainty on things. Like first you saw where a person saying one thing and other b person is saying another thing about the same subject, and at the end you will feel meaningless. It happened to us. Like we are scrolling the social media, and there is a one thing that is taught about a concept, and there is a second concept, second thinking about that same concept, and we are just getting confused on both of it. Like what is the thing in it? It just feel meaningless to us. And that's the same thing that is happening to our own life. We all feel our life is meaningless. Why? Because we have so much we have so many concept in our minds that is making our life, because we are consuming a lot and not creating anything out of that consumerism. Okay, so conviction or certainty is an important part of your life. They are the foundation if we setting our goal or taking action on something. So certainty, like how certainty and conviction comes when you believe on one thing, when you believe on one thought, and you are making it deeper every day. That's how you will gonna get certainty or conviction on anything. So that's how we get so meaningless on everything. So one more thing about our brain has a different operating modes. Okay, but social media collapses them into one, like entertainment mode, learning mode, creation mode, reflection mode. So the thing that I talked about previous, and that's how we get meaningless, because we are collapses in all of these modes. If we are in a creation mode, we should be in our creation mode. If we are in our learning mode, then we just learn about that thing that is and that we are consuming about. But social media, what social media does, that it collapses them all. And that's the problem. So every influencer or creator is a certain type of mind that I previously tell you about. So you just have to ask yourself, do you really want this mind or not? If you're subscribing my channel also, if you are subscribing to another channel also, just think about it before subscribing, before following anyone. Just think about it. Do you really want this mind? Do you really want to follow this way of thinking? You just ask this question to your own self, and you will gonna have answer. You just have to be very convictionally aware and conscious about your own thing. So there is a loop, like whatever you will gonna watch is how you will gonna think about things, and you will gonna have your beliefs about it, and then this how you make your life and things out of it. If one says something, saying something in the reel or a video, then that's how you will gonna think about that thing. You will not gonna have a unique perspective about that thing, but you are having that thought because you really was that thing before, and that's how your brain will gonna predict things according to that thought that you get out of this reel, out of this video. So there is a loop that is work like that. So if you are sad right now, then ask yourself, there is really bad scenario happening in your life, or you watched a reel that's musics, visuals or words are sad, that's why you are sad now. That is a really big problem of our generation, of that I see in my friends. They have nothing going on in their life that is bad or that is depressing, but they feel depressing because they are consuming content like that. That's why they are depressing and sad in that moment. So that is a very conscious choice you should make to your own self. Okay, and there is another example of it, that do you really want to be in relationship or want to give your love to someone, or this reason of feeling or the reason of feeling this is because you consumed a lot of content that is related to love, aloneness, or watched a love story. I'm not saying that consuming all of this thing is a bad thing, but I'm just saying, do you really need to feel this, or do this thing right now? Do you really need to feel this thing right now? That is the question. That is the question. Like, everyone is having a scenario that is going on in their life, and everyone has their own thoughts. But at that middle of the time, we are seeing reel of someone, we are seeing video of someone. But do you think that is really a time to see that, to consume that thing? Just think about it. Like, you want to give an your exam is coming, your competitive exam is coming. But at the present, about a thing. But at the present, you're scrolling your YouTube or your Instagram, and you are just looped on it. You are just losing your awareness and control on that thing. That whatever you really need in that moment is, you have to learn things, you have to study for your exam. But what are you doing right now? You are scrolling the social media, you are seeing the videos that is of no use of it for you at all. There is that videos, that reels are so useless to you, because the useful thing is for you is to study, and you are not doing that. So that is the conscious choice that you should make for your own life. Okay, so here is the solution. If you ask me, Diksha, then what we can do to get out of this loop? So here is the solution. Be intentional on what you want to become, what thing you currently need, in what career you want to go in, what type of thoughts you want to have, where your life is heading. Is this the path you want to follow? Do you really taking action on something, or just thinking about it? People say, there is a fluff of self-help, and that is too much. There are self-help haters also right now existing, that saying that this is a flop thing, and this is a very very bad thing that people are selling us about self-help and about all of this thing. But I will gonna say to you that, I see this thing in my life from my personal experience, that know thyself, or knowing yourself, is the biggest key that you can have in your own life. And from this stage, everything starts. And you can be very conscious about your life, and you can be conscious about what thing you can do in your life by just answering this one question, that who I am, what I want to do, what thing I want to have in my life. Just knowing yourself, knowing your essence, I think it is the first thing of our life that we should work on. And it is not a fluff, but it is just a thing. Slave, they want that you should be their slave. That's why they are talking about all of this thesis, that self-help is fluff, or everything about it. But it is not. It is not. Yeah, there are a lot of people, there should be balance. They are bad people, they are good people, but it is not that whole concept is wrong. Knowing yourself, or the concept like knowing yourself, is not a wrong concept at all. It help a lot of people. Like right now you see a lot of celebrities, and all of them, whoever they are right now, because of that their face, because they know what they want to do in their life. And that's how everything from and that is the place from everything emerges. So that's why you should answer all of this question, to be very intentional and conscious about what thing you want to consume, or what thing you want to have in your life. Okay, because asking all of this question, you will get a direction you want to go on. And so right now, unfollow or unsubscribe all channels or handle that didn't suit your life, and follow all channels that can be best for your journey. If you are subscribing to my channel, that you are subscribing to my mind, to a mind like me. So there you will have unique thoughts, ideas. You will get to know about unique thoughts, unique theories, or you will gonna have an open mind if you're subscribing to my channel. And you will gonna know about system thinking, pure thoughts, and I always say create your own thing. I always talk about creation. So that is the thing that you will gonna know about in my channel to subscribing to my channel. So the question you have to ask yourself, do you really want this thought? Do you really want to subscribe to this mind or not? So your brain doesn't experience reality directly, it predicts reality based on what it sees repeatedly. So ask yourself in what loop you are in every day, or what you consuming repeatedly every day. That is the root of your present thought, you know. So what you're consuming repeatedly every day is the root of your present thought. Whatever present thought you have right now, whatever you are thinking about right now, is because of the thing that you repeatedly does in your whole day, that you repeatedly watch in your whole day. And your thinking, your present thinking, is according to that thing, according to that content, I will say.